Hi, my name's Nathan Koski, and I've got camping at the Grand Basin here. This is a Lego set display to basically build an environment to accentuate Lego sets as, buy them, got to have something to do with them. So this is what I do with them. So
You've got a lot of the like official sets with the vehicles and things like that, and then you've kind of created the whole environment around it.
exactly. So basically, as we go around the whole set, being a set display, of course, I got a tornado hitting it, but it is an insurance commercial. So, as people are getting their stuff swept up in the tornado, there are construction workers putting the stuff back together before the tornado's even gone, which would help you want to buy our insurance. Our insurance company is a Lego Insurance and Restoration Services, which is Liars. So, that'll kind of give you the idea. But
But the tornado is what certainly catches your eye. Do you know how tall this whole thing is?
all right, so the rig itself is 10 feet tall with the piping and all, and I just kind of built it up high so it's out of your view. From there, it's one XL motor that runs it along with the train regulator down at the bottom. So.
What's the internal structure like on this whole thing?
So I did put a metal structure through the middle. It's got a half-inch piece of pipe that's covered in Lego, and did that mostly for fact that if it did fall over and hurt somebody, it'd be devastating. So yeah, I kind of went with the metal structure just to mainly keep it safe.
And then the tornado itself has a ton of these little plates in there with all those. What's some of the details you have thrown in there?
All right, so the tornado is a structure built with Technic, and then it's got 6,500 1x3s wrapped around it. So it's kind of neat. The structure itself is actually hanging from the cables. It doesn't touch the ground at all. And then, with the spinning motion, that pole just keeps it steady. So.
And I love some of the funny details in there. Like I see a toilet right there. You've got like a surfer, the cow. There's the tent with a rope connected to somebody, kind of pulling them back in.
Yeah, trying to save them there. Also, like I say, if you look as the tornado came through, the tent, the buildings, all that stuff is in the path of destruction. So the construction workers are rebuilding the house that's in there. They're rebuilding. They put the tent back. They're putting the signs back up. So everything's kind of showing how fast the response time is.
And then you've got other stuff just flying around it here. So we see like this camper van type of vehicle. You've got the roof of a building here, a couple of cars with a trailer.
Yeah, just basically to add to the movement and all. Put some gearboxes on the top that run as it spins to turn the outer stuff. But
And then if we take a look at the area around the tornado, what are some of your favorite details? I mean, there's so much going on with the trees and so many characters here.
all right, so the idea was to pretty much give a story to everybody. So anywhere you look, there's something going on that if you look around, you'll try to spell out the story. It's also an I Spy, so there are multiple things hidden, such as small animals and various things to hunt down throughout the show. The camping itself, like I say, it's an idea of the people that are camping are having a good time and don't even worry about the tornado, whereas the people that are hit by the tornado are still enjoying it because they're getting paid and their stuff's getting fixed. So.
It's kind of a nice cycle you've got going on here.
Yeah, nice and easy flow, not too fast.
Talk about some of your tree designs here if you can. You've got some different varieties and they look really fantastic.
So what I did with trees is I tried to stick with just try to come up with a couple of different types of trees. Got oak trees, aspen, even weeping willow. But the trees themselves, how I put them together, normally they fall apart real easily. You show up to show and the limbs are half gone. So what I did is I pinned them all together using pins, and then the axle, an axle shaft runs through the middle of the tree to hold hold it together. And what you wind up with is something that don't fall apart.
And if we walk around then a little bit here as well, to this side, you've got a road over here. You've got kind of a river over there. What are some of the activities happening here?
All right, so when it comes to a campsite, you're never too far from the main highway. So part of the joke is it's feet from the highway. The Lego Laredo River, and the Mount Clutchmore over there is our attractions for the campsite. And like I say, if you look around, you'll find SpongeBob and his friends enjoying a canoe down the river, and swimming pools, you name it. We've got the amenities at the campsite.
That's great. And there's so much going on. I know you mentioned earlier the construction, but you see like the truck with all the supplies coming out there. They're like filling the pool.
Yeah, they're filling the pool while the people are still swimming in it. So another thing too that's kind of funny is you've got all these workers, you've got all this supplies, the building's getting built, but they're only coming out of one truck. So it doesn't make sense that even the roof would fit in the truck, but yet there it is.
Shout out to the news crew as well down there in front of the tornado.
Yep. Man, I tell you, and nobody's afraid of getting sucked in, even that guy getting sucked off the ground, and people are even closer.
These types of builds I love because they capture so much of like the fun and whimsy that Lego has, and all of the different minifigure varieties, and just being so creative with the layout of everything. So thank you so much.
Oh, absolutely. That's what makes it fun, man. The little people and being able to put smiles on people's face when they see them.
For sure. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.